We are going to debrief with each team individually, like we did yesterday, so don't leave the room.
Alright folks, just wanted to let you know that CC is now officially over. Congratulations everyone.
So we were actually just asking about that. Can you help us folks reset the router?
So how are you guys feeling? Relieved? Happy? Sad?
Happy. We got the root kit off. We win. For now.
Alright, now I'd like to see the red around here. Control alt. Everybody's here to shut down the whole place.
That'd be awesome.
For the hard drive, I don't have the sheet with me. That's alright, I'll make sure. So, we'll start with your opinions. And let's start with what you liked, what you didn't like.
I would really like it if, like, you know, if you don't have net access, then if you want to go to an actual work environment, you should have full available update service. And so, I mean, you can't even download that version of the operation from the website. It's like someone would find an old disk in the office and used it. So I mean, like, if the scenario says, like, you know, the IT team recently set everything up, and it was all working, then it's going to be fair to assume that they're more decent operating systems. And then, like, not having, like, up-to-date repositories. Like, even if they haven't been updated, there should still be up-to-date repositories. Because in the real world, all these be to the internet, and I could just like upgrade,
And have more than just the updates sitting in the repository. Stuff that you actually need. That's a different thing we've had to do. We've gotten better, but it's still not quite. Also, you know, if you took like CentOS out of the mix, then you would have sports. You mean, as far as if you had like CentOS, if you took at least one of the other out of the mix, you wouldn't have to support so much on that.
and then in virtual, you got a server that is in the mix. You could firewall them so you can read the adapters, and then you can just nearly entirely use your repository.
And supposedly, I don't know, that was supposed to be the entire repository, the entire CentOS repository. Okay, so I never got a chance to.
And then on top of that, if you guys are thinking, I don't even care if it's not actually going to update, it'd be great. As I understand, like, it's really hard to do that. It's probably impossible with Microsoft's help.
Yeah.
So if you guys could just go through the patches and put them in the right order, like on an FTP server,
Instead of just by the KB article. That mimic an update server, like Windows update server. And so that was one that was fun.
yeah, I know, but I mean, like, I'm sure like if I had all the updates on that rootkit would not have worked.
It's exactly right.
Oh, and then on the comment about the old operating systems for Linux also applies to Windows. You can't buy 2003 right now. Not directly from Microsoft.
But the issue with that becomes too is that you can, like in real life scenarios, most businesses don't release servers every time it comes
The
out.
scenario from the past 2 years, as far as I know, has been like it's a recent IT.
So that's a tough call. And you know, it really comes down to
or it's even better, what would be really cool is start it out with the 2003, but have the like, you know, don't tell us about it, but if we ask for it, like if we put in a request for purchase to purchase the 2003, have it, you know, That would kind of be a cool way to.
I don't know what kind of time frame you need to get to
Well, that's up to us. We would because it says in the rules that you can change the operating system.
If you change, like you can do that, and then if they change the operating system like the first day, that may save us time later. Like from getting hacked, right? I mean, there's 300 updates per server, 2003. So that wouldn't I can understand that.
Besides that, I mean, it's really fun. The rootkit, I mean, Zach and them are down there talking to the other judge, but the rootkit was like challenging for Zach, so at least he had something because he's definitely the most skilled out of all of us. I had absolutely no clue about the rootkit. I kind of wanted to go up there and hit because I think that he assumed that we all knew what we actually did. And it's like, no, we don't. But that was challenging to track down. And it was also really cool to see it. And I want to know how it happened.
And they will describe it out there.
I'm sure, yeah.
So, but actually, the funny thing is that this year the red team was getting the red team had no major exploits. Nothing happened.
Yeah, so it's a custom rootkit that he wrote. And like my other thing is like if he tells us that he was the only ones that he ran, like this was a very specific security vulnerability that we had that nobody else had, maybe like I'm not happy with you right now.
That's not the case. However, one of the large things is that they did send out an index from their own email address to your email address and whatever team's email address. And so the one who creates a bunch of accounts was actually theirs, not ours.
Wait, which one?
2.5.
You guys judged that.
Yeah. And we were asked not to let you know that it was false. Like if you came and asked us and said, "Is this true?"
Yeah, we did it.
If you questioned it, then we were told to. If you just submitted a report. So, and it did come from a different email address.
Where's Sean? Sean?
What?
Where'd he go? Or just over the head. One of the injects was fake, and we did it.
We had them confirm and they said it was real.
No, that's not the one.
That's
The
not
one
the
that
one.
I
The
added all the
FTP one
users,
was-
the domain controller, was fake.
Oh, adding the users?
It came from a different email address than all the other injects, so it was even a spoofed email account.
We added a fake user?
I added 4?
Is that how they got access?
We added 4 fake users.
Yeah.
We gave them power loser permissions though, right?
Yeah,
But they escalated privileges.
probably.
But I was
Wow.
wandering around everywhere leading competition. So as far as your team, you guys are great organizers.
Really? It doesn't feel like that.
In comparison, like we had a team that a fight broke out between a couple of people.
Fascinating.
And like, for instance, when I go around and had you set up the account for the scoring,
Yeah.
your team was the fastest by far. Everybody else was fumbling over each other, trying to figure out who was doing what and who could set up the account, who could change the group policy to let that password work, and everything like that. So,
Yeah, that was my biggest problem with that. I was like, wait, this violates password policy.
and so, like, as far as that goes, your team was doing well. And then the added trick of removing one team member, you guys picked up the slack. And as if it was still working.
A team member from the start of today.
So, yeah.
The only one that really got had was when you left, we came back, and that computer got screwed while you were gone. Sit down, like, I just broke off my computer, die, all of you.
And then, just as far as time management, the biggest issue I saw is that the big point items are being ignored for small things. And so there needs to be trade-offs for what is focused on.
Yeah.
For instance, uptime today was scored a lot more heavily.
Right, which is why we focused on uptime. Like,
So,
yeah.
and then some injects were worth a lot more than others, and I don't know what the problem was. Some injects can be skipped, and you can just take the points penalty.
No, because in the national rules, it says that if you do not even attend
It doesn't say.
well, it says that the team member may be fired by the judges.
Yeah,
It fails to describe what fire is.
Yeah.
and so that was set to an arbitrary not to the issue. So we just decided that there was no reason to fire anybody, and so.
We'll remove that for next year. Yeah.
And that may change too. Asking for clarification on things was great. You did a good job, but sometimes your questions were worded in a way that didn't give the answer you were looking for. And that I only learned that later, what you were actually looking for. So,
We don't thought it was a brief outage. Although it would be nice also, like if the angry customer would come out more uniformly.
the only reason why we probably play is that some teams have no idea they were down whatsoever.
Right. But also according to national rules, whenever there's a scoring cycle, we can request that we know what's up and down. So.
And that was a consistency issue, trying to decide how much information to have. And that probably was next year.
Just like a written statement of how the scoring is.
That's, in fact, nobody understood it except for one person on
I
the
kind of got that,
yesterday.
yeah.
And so I sat down with them.
Like, I mean,
That's,
we need like a little button to press. Tell us what's up.
Can we get some user feedback?
Did you ever find that your backtrack machine was, you were not able to check everything with it?
Oh, yeah.
And do you know where the issue was coming from?
Well, for one, I needed to re-end the gateway. That was causing me to be very blind for a while. And after that, the only thing I can assume is that somewhere along the line I was connected to a switch and not a router, or not a hub.
Yes, they're all switches, so.
Yeah, and that limits how much. Shoot, caused the host to crash, not just the VM.
Yeah, it caused
Next year, that's also another nice thing is Microsoft donated a bunch of usable hardware for us to use, but it didn't arrive until today.
No, it's okay.
So,
It would
so
also
next
be-
year we'll have some
So it would be like,
really
because we
good
came here, like
Thinking
Justin-
that this was going to be
Justin
able
had
to
read
see
up
all
on-
the traffic coming into the network.
No, that's not.
That's what I was expecting.
So, and you could have done that with port mirroring on the switch.
I tried to do it via ARP spoofing. That's how I crashed the host.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the format. But yeah, you could have modified the switch to mirror the ports.
Yeah, I was sort of shot down by you and.
But actually, and that brings up the time management thing. Cost versus benefits of that, in my opinion at least, is fairly low versus just straight hardening. And like, I mean, how long would it have taken to set up port mirroring and then any sort of monitoring system? Like, I mean, you can't read a raw TCP dump wireship.
I don't know.
So,
Why don't you guys join the
I
group
don't
up?
know shooting you down, Gary, on that. I said we should set up a monitoring support.
Someone shot me down.
I'm sorry. Okay, and then like Justin's big thing was because all the Cisco servers in the latest somewhere, and like he sat down and he was like, I can't do over half the stuff that I read up on how to do because none of the firmware is updated.
and granted, that's but it's also a real life. The last job I had, 11-year-old Cisco iOSs. But, yeah. In my opinion, and just walking around between the teams, actually working with the Cisco stuff and shooting yourself in the foot, it's so easy to break everything by screwing up your router that it's not worth the risk. And so firewalling at the host instead of at the
But it is nice to
router.
have layered defense.
Right, but it's a lot less dangerous to do it that way first.
One of the panics, that was all day yesterday. Today, the only time we had the problem was when mod security tried to take out my, it was doing what it was supposed to do. It was looking for IP address.
Hey, do you guys want to join us? He wants to know like what we liked and what we didn't like and stuff. So you guys want to join us? That'd be great.
mod security's going bad.
And actually, that was at a last minute. There weren't any major repeats.
2.5.
They used some redirects and some Apache exploits, but nothing.
I was looking. I'm just at this point. I'm like, okay, we put I'm looking through just the
Do you have any
PHP
comments
stuff,
from
and
what
it's
you like and what you
any
didn't
code.
like? Like, I mean, we talked about like all the facts about like,
What do I
updates
secure?
being available.
Yeah, that was tough. It was a last
like that. Is there anything else you guys want to tell us?
I got an idea.
especially since
Maybe a router that you should use some modern day stuff on.
Yeah, I told him that. He's like, we had 11-year-old switches.
I just managed to find the database configuration. It's like, okay, this pro.
It really is though, because you can still update firmware.
But you have to have that service level agreement, and some companies can't afford it. Is that where you guys couldn't get the firmware? You guys send us a service level agreement to Cisco anymore?
Right, these are all donated. They were actually donated by Cisco, but it's stuff.
Oh, it's Cisco.
So yeah, it's a difficult thing there too.
The only comment that I would say, walking into an environment like this with that dirty of systems kind of is almost like really one-sided for the hack team. And I know they need to have their, their ability to be able to get in and have fun too, which is cool, but if I was able to set this up, I think, on my own, I would set it up so that you had blank boxes sitting in here. You had install CDs sitting and waiting, and for older versions of software, like keep it the old version, that's fine. But then go in and say, go ahead and install your system. You have to do all the configuration, absolutely everything. Make them do a ground up, and then depending on what your knowledge level was for that setup, that'll give the hacking team all they need. I mean, if you didn't know how to do your setup, you didn't have things configured right, and you didn't have permissions configured properly, then that would I think it would be better or a more accurate portrayal of what you do or don't know in system setup and system administration.
That's fairly time consuming though. I don't know whether it could be fit into a 2-day competition just because installing, regardless of how you do it, it takes time.
But how long does it
I don't
take
know
us
whether
to
there's
get
enough
those
time to spare.
I mean, and when saying that, when during that install time, not having this bottleneck of the web machine, like the internet's up for your install time. After install times, after it's over, you didn't get any packages you wanted, you close it. Then maybe you'll have like a pass to be able to do one person at a time to go get installs or updates, because you should have got everything.
Yeah,
And then go on from there.
That is a big problem.
We really because I know why you guys have a private network. It's because you don't want the hackers accidentally hitting somebody.
Right, yeah.
So I mean, like even if like it was like hour or 2 hours, whatever. I mean, you guys are making an hour. If it was just that hour, you guys plugged the internet into the router and gave us all internet access, so we could all rapidly go around and hit the update keys and use all those updates. So that would have been amazing.
We got redirected.
So I mean,
Yeah, so if there's a time that the red team's not allowed to attack, provide the full internet access to pull
Well,
those
I
updates.
see a problem with that is that you start doing that, and for that first hour, and you've got people running around. I'm not done. I'm not done.
There is the additional complexity of then setting up gateways and things like that. And obviously we still need some sort of egress protection to make sure that nothing accidentally gets out. Because if something gets out and it gets back to us as far as liability, it could shut the entire thing down. Yeah, so it has to be taken very carefully.
and then also I'm not quite sure because I didn't go check in the beginning, but as far as we know, the email server didn't get hacked. I don't know for sure, and you might be able to tell me if it didn't, but if it didn't, then that means that the POP3 was shut down from the very beginning. Assuming that it ever worked before. Because I had to actually go in there and like enable, Zach had to, and I did a little bit more before, had to go in and actually start services that have been manually disabled.
The entire stack.
And they said that was done from the beginning.
Well, which I realize that that's still fair, but I mean when the packet says that everything should be running, then I didn't even think about checking to make sure the email system was running because I hadn't touched it, so I continued to assume it. have continued to run. Yeah.
So maybe a checklist of everything that should be running and let you guys go through it in the first 10 minutes to make sure everything's going before the competition actually starts.
Yeah.
An inventory list, you know, that might be like your first check.
Check the following things to make sure they're really running.
That's what the checks were supposed to be, kind of like that holding your hands in the first view.
We never actually finished this first one because like we set up the users, and then that guy, and you're like, oh, you have to set up the users in the web too. Like, okay, and then now there's email clients. I'm like, oh crap, I don't know how to exchange it.
At least from our side too, like, I don't know if this happened to other teams, but communication's huge. Like, we were told we can't resize VMs, and then later, so all day we left Vista unpatched because it's too big of an install, and then that night we're like, no, you can, that's no problem. We're like, thanks. And then we were told that it's a DNS resolution, so we put everything behind a NAT, so only DNS.
Actually, that was.
And then we're like, no, it's a static IP, and we're like, thanks, we asked you that.
No, that was a miscommunication.
But that's what I'm saying. Communication is key. If the people are
We
going to say
didn't know
something,
enough about the scoring software to know that.
But not only that, it'd be nice to have like a board up in the back telling you that stuff. Like not this the verbal constant communication and the scripts that happen. It's written. That's the rules. Period. There's no example.
This is why they had to write general scripts off of the programming competitions. I don't think we've done this before. But
I've never done that.
what it is like this little file you submit all your files through, but on top of it you can see bars, and the judges, when the judges send back the bar, it gets broadcasted to everyone, so everyone can read through all the judges' bars.
They can send it back to only one.
Yeah, that's rare. It's usually when they're like being stupid. We're like, no, you need to reread stuff.
And that is one of the major things we brought up. Concise rules of what can and can't be done. Yeah. Detailed exploration. Hopefully you guys are around.
Most of us will be.
They will. I might be back on the red team or the white team. We'll see.
Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be around next year either.
I'll make sure not to let you in.
It will probably be the white team. I'm not good enough of a hacker. Although they might want to do social engineering. Not on you guys though.
No, I know you too well.
In any case, thanks for being the judge. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for being the team here.